Good morning, everybody. Today is officially Leaner by the day 29. That means I'm 4 weeks into the diet and weight loss journey. 4 weeks ago, when I first started this, I weighed in at 196 pounds and some change on day one. On day two, I was 197 and some change. And today, after 4 weeks of hard dieting, hard intermittent fasting, and doing whatever it takes, guys, I'm officially weighing in at 185.2 pounds. So I can safely say that I've lost over 10 pounds worth of fat in just 4 short weeks, guys. So I'm really proud of myself. Honestly, pushed the diet a little bit harder than I thought I was going to, but I felt comfortable with it. I haven't pushed my body beyond its limit, beyond what I can take or handle. So I decided to do it because I was just feeling comfortable and I feel like I could keep going. If you guys are following along with exactly what I'm doing, again, maybe take it a little bit slower, especially if it's your first time doing something like this, because you don't want to burn yourself out. All right, so at this point, I'm currently intermittent fasting. All I've had is the black cup of coffee. Going to be drinking the water in a little bit to get myself hydrated, and going to be keeping the fast going till around noon, 1 o'clock today. But enough me blabbing, it's time to officially unveil my physique at the 4-week mark. Today is the start of week 5. That means I gotta show you guys how I'm looking, and you guys need to let me know what you think about my physique down below in the comments. And if you think I'm looking leaner, chunkier, or about the same compared to day 1, down below. Let's do it. All right, everybody, here is my physique after 4 weeks of hardcore diet and weight loss. Over 10 pounds worth of fat lost at this point. You guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm gonna put a picture and maybe some video from day 1 when I started this exactly 4 weeks ago, so you guys can compare day 1 versus now, day 29, guys, after 4 weeks of diet and weight loss. So to me, I definitely think I'm looking leaner. You're seeing the muscle definition in my arms a lot better. My chest definition is poking out a lot better. You can see my abs a little bit easier, but I still have some more work to do. I still got some fat back here in the love handles, some in the lower belly right here, and also some in the chest that I want to work on. So we're going to keep this thing going today. Excited for week 5, guys. I am going to be hitting a workout today too, so we got to get to that soon before I run out of time. All right. So here I am, semi-relaxed, completely relaxed, sucked in, shoulders back, and I am definitely seeing my muscle definition a lot better. I'm looking more cut at this point, but again, you guys let me know down below in the comments. Something else that I'm noticing, my jawline is starting to peek out a lot better. I was kind of chunkier when I started this, so my face was a little chubbier, but now at this point my face is looking leaner, it's looking more cut. But again, you guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. One more time, here's my physique after 4 weeks of hardcore diet and weight loss, guys. Really excited. I think I'm making good progress, but I can still do more, I can still do better, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to get this darn thing done. We're going to keep it going here in week 5 of the diet and weight loss journey. See you guys in the kitchen because it's time to get hydrated. Here we are back in the kitchen. It's time to get hydrated. If you guys are watching me for the first time, it's essential that I drink a ton of water, a ton of fluid. So that means plain water, black coffee. Also like to drink a lot of 0-calorie Zevia sodas. You guys can see I'm a junkie for those because I got 2 12-packs of them right there. And I drink, guys, it's been kind of bad. I probably drink about 3 to 4 of those every single day just to keep myself hydrated and push myself through the diet, guys, because without those, I don't think I would make it, honestly, because I have a real sweet tooth problem. So the sodas with 0 calories help me have something sweet, but without taking in a bunch of calories from junk food and nonsense that I shouldn't be eating. Time to get in the water today. It's cold. I said I was going to stop drinking it cold, but it is what it is. Let's get it done, whatever it takes. I'm not in the mood for water right now, but it's essential to keep me from eating until around noon, 1 o'clock today. So I'm going to drink it anyways. All right, quick break here, guys. About halfway, maybe a little less. I just get a crazy brain freeze when I drink it cold. We're gonna fill this. No, I was gonna put more water, but never mind. I changed my mind back. Let's keep it going. All right, everybody. First thing of water is in the system. Gonna make sure I drink at least 5 to 6 of these today. Maybe more if I can handle it, to be honest. At this point, I'm gonna also have a Zevia 0-calorie soda right here. This is the cola flavor. These things are really, really good. I think these also have 45 milligrams of caffeine as well. So I'm gonna have to make sure to take it easy on the caffeine in the coffee today. Let me get some ice. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna drink up my soda, hang out for a little bit, and then I need to get a workout in today. Gonna be heading out later for a doctor's appointment, guys, and they're gonna be putting a monitor on me to monitor my heart. I don't have any problems or anything. It's really just preventative to make sure that my heart is good and everything. I wanted to do a full heart exam to make sure I don't have any problems because I got a long family history of heart problems on both sides of my family. So I wanted to get this exam done while I was young, make sure there's no problems and nothing peaks up later in life that I did not know about. So once I get that thing on today, not really going to be able to hit a workout because I'm not going to be lifting weights with like some kind of heart monitor strapped to my chest. So I really need to fit it in early today and get it done, even though, again, I'm not in the mood for the diet today. I'm not in the mood to work out. But whatever it takes, I'm gonna get it done, whether I feel like it or not. That's the important thing I wanna get across today is I'm not in the mood to be doing this every single day. I'd rather just stuff my face and eat whatever the heck I want. I'd rather just be lazy and not work out. But I'm gonna hit the diet, gonna hit the workout, even though I don't want to today. All right, Zevia soda, and then cue the workout montage. We're gonna get this thing done today, keep it going into week 5 and get down to the goal weight. Hoping I can get there 3 to 4 more weeks, but we'll have to see. I don't wanna put a strict timeline on it because if it takes a little bit longer than that, it's perfectly fine and I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. All right, everybody, today's workout is officially complete. I got an amazing pump going on, really hit a great quality workout today. And it's also oak pollen season, so I was sneezing my butt off the entire workout, guys, and I'm still dying. So if I'm sniffly, I apologize. First, I started off with 4 sets of seated cable rows. Haven't done back in a little while, so it was really important that I throw in some back just so I don't end up having this kind of posture. A lot of people neglect back, and then their shoulders are really rolled in because all they do is work out chest and the front of their shoulders and stuff. So you definitely want to make sure that you throw in some kind of back just so you're proportional and you look good, guys. Especially a lot of people think that, guys especially think that people aren't going to notice your back, but if your posture is like this, you look smaller than if you have good posture and you work out your back. Having a strong back, making sure you throw in some back exercises is really important for your overall physique and how you're going to be looking. So knocked out 4 sets of the seated cable rows, guys. Wasn't too bad. Workout kicked my butt today overall, but it was worth it, guys. I was feeling it towards the end of it, so did good. But then after the seated cable rows, I moved into 4 sets of deadlifts. And the objective here for me is not to lift heavy on deadlifts. I don't believe in doing heavy deadlifts. It's just not worth it. The risk to reward ratio is just not worth it. You lift really heavy deadlifts and you mess up 1 rep and you throw out your back for life. So on deadlift, I just like to go lightweight, really get a nice squeeze, practice the form, because on this one, you want to make sure if you do this, that your form is not perfect. It's better than perfect on deadlift, because deadlift is a really dangerous exercise. So on this, knocked out 4 sets, went until failure, and honestly, failure was like 5 to 6 reps. I got, I think, maybe to 7 or 8 on 1 or 2. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. I really wasn't counting, so I'm just kind of guessing here, but really haven't done this in a while, so I can't do a whole lot of reps, and especially since I'm doing a diet right now and I'm cutting my calories low, it was a bit of a struggle, but I threw it in anyways. This is good for my hamstrings, my lower back, and I don't really do a lot of exercises to strengthen my lower back, strengthen my hamstrings and stuff, so this is important. I'm going to start including it more often. I've just been lazy and barely started including it at the week 5 point today, but I'm going to continue doing deadlifts probably weekly from here on out, even after the diet. Then, I'm tired here, guys. I'm sniffly, allergies, tired, haven't eaten. After the deadlift, I went into 4 sets of flat barbell bench press. What I did, just to throw off the body was a little bit, was I started off with lightweight 1 set, went heavy the 2nd set, 3rd set, dropped back to lightweight, then on the 4th went heavy again. Got a really good squeeze, an amazing pump going on in my triceps, shoulders, and chest from that. So I'm glad I was able to fit that in. After the bench press, I moved into 1 burnout set of pull-ups just to add some insult to injury and strengthen my lats a little bit. That's the workout for today. All 3 big lifts and even 1 set of pull-ups just to add in some extra punishment. So hit it really good today. I was actually feeling it probably in the second half of the workout. And at this point, I got to hurry up because I got to head over to the doctor and get that heart monitor thing installed. I got to wear that for 24 hours and the doctor is like an hour away, so I need to hurry up so I'm not late. At this point, I'm on the fence if I want to break the fast here, if I even have time to do it. But what I am going to do is drink another full thing of water just to clear out my throat and stuff because I'm all itchy from all the allergies and stuff. So I'm going to drink this whole thing and then I'll figure out in a little bit if I'm going to break my fast or what the heck I'm going to do, and I'll let you guys know. All right, everybody, I'm officially out of the house, heading to the doctor for this goofy heart monitor thing. Decided not to have a lunch today, and I still haven't had any calories, to be honest, just because I was gonna make a latte, but I ran out of time. So right now I'm gonna be drinking my 0-calorie Zevia cream soda. I wasn't kidding earlier when I said I literally drink like 3 to 4 of these every single day. I finished my whole thing of water after the workout as well, so this is just gonna have to hold me over for the moment. I might go out after and get a coffee or a little snack or something, but I'm just gonna go based on how I feel, guys. Right now I'm feeling hungry, but it's not unmanageable. I'm pretty used to it at this point, so I'm not struggling. Just don't want to get to the point where if you're following along with me that you start struggling because you're so hungry. Like if you start to feel lightheaded and you start to feel angry and it's just really extremely uncomfortable, then at that point you need to eat something, reach for something healthy, have a little snack, maybe have a meal, whatever you got to do to make sure that you don't quit, end up binge eating or something like that. So I'm heading to the doctor right now. I'll see you guys afterward. I'll show you what the monitor looks like. I honestly don't know what the heck it's gonna look like. I have no idea what this is. I've never done this before. Again, I don't have any problems or anything. I'm just doing this as preventative because I have so much family history of heart problems, like high blood pressure, heart disease on both sides of my family. So it was important for me to get it done, especially while I have the insurance that'll help me pay for it. So I'm on my way over there. It's already about 1 p.m. right now, so I'm just gonna keep this thing going as long as I can. If I don't eat any calories until dinner, it's gonna be more of a 1 meal a day diet. So just pushing the fast a little bit further today than I originally said. And I'll see you guys for whatever the heck is next. I'm just making it up on the fly today. And since I did hit the workout, I can eat a little bit more calories if I want today. Maybe have some ice cream, have something I enjoy, and not be too worried about it. All right, everybody, I just got out of the doctor's office. They got this crazy heart monitor thing on me right now. Let's see if I can show you guys. So you guys can probably see they got it taped up on me pretty darn good. There's one here and then one beneath each of my pecs. So there's three things monitoring me right now. So I gotta hold on to this and sleep with this all on for 24 hours. So again, I don't have any problems. I just preventative, and with my family history and stuff, you know, I just want to make sure my heart is good and there's no problems and nothing surprises me later in life. So that's really why I'm doing this. And it's covered by insurance mostly. It's only like a couple $100 for me to pay for this all out of pocket and stuff. So I figured, you know what, it's worth it while I'm young. It's really important to me. I always like to stress, like, if you can do preventative stuff, I recommend doing it. Like, I do my blood work every single year, even though I'm pretty young, because I want to keep track of how my blood work is normal when I'm young and healthy. So if I do have problems later in life, then there's something to compare to when I was healthy, so they can pick up stuff that they might not have picked up if I just ran in when I was sick and I never did blood work or anything before, because you can't really tell what's normal when you don't do your blood work regularly. So I like to do that. This is just one of those once in a really long time kind of things that I'm taking care of, and I've been putting off for a few years now. I've always wanted to do this, so this is the time for me. Probably not gonna go to, or I might go to a coffee shop. It's just kind of uncomfortable because I got all this stuff rigged up to me right now, but if I do, I'll definitely show you guys what I get. It's about 2 p.m. at this point. Haven't had any calories today, so I'm hitting the fast even longer than I thought I was going to be honest. But I want to get away from this side of town before traffic gets bad, because I only got about 1 more hour before traffic gets absolutely horrible. So I'm gonna take off, go back to my side of town, and if I do anything, it will be over there, not over here. All right, everybody, I decided to come home. I just didn't really feel like going to a coffee shop with all these wires attached to me and stuff. And if I stayed out any longer, I was just gonna get stuck in the awful city traffic, which I really didn't want to deal with. So right now I have the heart monitor on. I have to wear this thing for 24 hours. I have to take it back tomorrow. So I got to drive all the way back to the doctor's tomorrow just to drop this stupid thing off. But right now, it's all rigged up on me. They got it taped on me pretty good. I got to sleep with this thing, which I'm not too excited for. They got one attachment up here on my left pec and then one underneath each pec. And each one of these under my pecs has 2 attachments. So they got 5 devices attached to my body and taped on me. It's hard for you guys to see it just because they put so much tape on it, but I legit cannot shower or really work out or do anything while I'm wearing this stuff. So I'm just gonna take it easy for the rest of the night, maybe go for a walk with my dog or something. So a little bit of a nuisance, but it's one of those things that I always wanted to do just as a preventative thing. All right, so it's a little bit past 3 p.m. at this point. I'm gonna be having this tortilla right here. Smells a little old, but I'm just gonna eat it anyways. This is gonna be 120 calories. I'm just feeling really hungry and tired at this point. Never mind, guys. I'm not gonna eat it. It smells really weird. I'm just gonna make a latte, and then I'll break my fast with the latte. And I got a couple of these cookies back here that I really like. These Madeleines are good. So each one of these is 130 calories. So I'm gonna waste 230 calories eating a couple of cookies right now. I'm already getting these wires stuck on stuff. Only a few more hours, guys. Only like 23 more hours with this crazy stuff going on. So it's kind of miserable a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to tuck it out of the way and try not to break it because I'll end up breaking it. All right, it's a little bit past 3. Gonna be eating one of these cookies, guys. Pretty hungry. Decided I don't want to wait all the way until dinner time to have any calories just because I am starving right now. Fast is officially broken a little bit past 3 o'clock today. So I pushed the fast a little bit long today, but that's fine. I'm trying to get this thing wrapped up and done, guys. Again, I just don't want to push my body too hard, and I feel like I'm kind of getting to that point, so that's why I'm having a little bit of calories. Red Maya 100% organic coffee in the latte, what I'm going to be using. And today, so far, I'm actually doing pretty good on the caffeine intake. I've only had 1 cup of coffee today so far, so that's actually not a lot for me. Usually by this point of the day, I've already had like 3 cups of coffee. So this is going to be probably my 2nd cup of coffee today and my last, just because it's already getting so late. All right, I got my coffee grinded up. Gonna do my best not to make an absolute mess here today. I'm feeling tired at this point, guys, because I haven't really had much to eat. Guess at this point I did have 130 calories. Still not a lot. And I haven't had a whole lot of caffeine either, which I'm kind of used to. I actually didn't make a total mess today, guys, but still pretty messy. This is actually not terrible for me. All right, I'm gonna get this going and brewed up. And then while this brews, again, I'm gonna be using same milk that I have been using for a little while now. I got the organic fat-free milk right here from HEB, 80 calories for 1 cup. Gonna be using a little bit less than 1 cup to keep it to about 70 calories. So I guess if I do want another latte, I can come back for another one and be perfectly fine with that for today. So I'm at 130 calories. After the latte, I'll be at 200. Gonna eat another cookie, which is another 130 calories. And then I'll be at 330 calories for the day. And that will be, hopefully, I can't promise, because I promise and then I break my promises here. But hopefully that will be the last calories that I have until dinner time. Here in the coffee, gonna be putting some organic cardamom, nutmeg, and cinnamon. If you guys have been watching me for a while at this point, I like to do this in my lattes. Gives me a lot of good nutrients for my body, and I'm already forgetting what I'm saying. And it adds some flavor without adding a bunch of unnecessarily I'm struggling today, guys. It adds some flavor to the coffee without adding a bunch of unnecessary calories from fatty and sugary coffee creamers. So it keeps the latte low in calories, but adds some flavor is what the heck I'm trying to say. The milk is frothed up. Gonna go ahead and mix in the spices a little bit. And then I'm gonna try the latte art. You guys know historically I'm very bad at it, but I'm actually gonna give it a real shot today and see if I can do it. Here we go. All right, so it actually came out okay today, wasting a little bit of the milk. That's all right. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. Here is the latte art for today. Actually have a little bit of a design going on there, so I'm kind of proud of myself today. I didn't do such a bad job on the art. All right, so again, I got 70 calories in the latte. Gonna also be eating this cookie up with the latte as well. Hopefully that will be all the calories that I have until dinner time. If not, I'll make sure to show you guys, but workout is complete today. Hit the intermittent fast really hard. Now at this point, I just have to make sure that I don't go over too many calories for dinner, which shouldn't be too hard because I'm gonna have a lot of today's calories ready to go because I saved a lot of them for dinner. Really good stuff, guys. All right, everybody, it is part one of dinner at this point. It's just before 6 p.m. Still, the only calories that I've had the entire day are from the 2 Madeleine cookies that I had and the latte. So that put me at, I forget already, it was 130, 260. So I'm at about 350 calories. I think a little bit less, actually. So right now, as always, starting off with the organic super green salad right here. This has a ton of different greens with a ton of nutrients for my body. If you guys haven't been watching me and this is your first time, I like to try and have a salad or some type of vegetable every single day, just so I'm getting all of the nutrients that my body needs, because I don't take any supplements. I don't believe in any of that stuff. If you guys want to spend your money on it, you go right ahead. And again, I'm not talking about people that legitimately need to take a supplement because they have some kind of health issue or something. I'm talking about people that buy supplements for absolutely no reason, like the workout bros who want to take protein powders and BCAAs and creatine and all that stuff. It's unnecessary. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my money with it, but you guys can do whatever the heck you want with your body and your money. I don't care, but I'm not into it. All right, so I'm gonna eat up this whole salad. This is just the greens, about 1 serving size of organic Caesar dressing for only 70 calories. Not too big of a deal there. And then I got some Parmesan cheese. It's 20 calories for 2 teaspoons. So that's about what I used. I used about 20, worst case scenario, 30 calories. So it's 100 calories with the Parmesan cheese plus the Caesar dressing, and then the greens, I don't even really count because they're so low in calories, it's not even worth counting. Between this take and the last take, I drank at least 1 full thing of water, but I think I had 2 to be quite honest, because I was pretty thirsty, and I had 2 more Zevia 0-calorie sodas just to fill up my belly a little bit. And I like to have the greens before the main portion of dinner, just so I can fill up my belly a little bit and not be so hungry when I sit down to eat dinner, so I don't end up overeating by accident. Also gonna drink another full thing of water right here. And that's gonna be it for now. Gonna eat up my salad, enjoy myself, chill out. Then I'll see you guys in a little while for the full portion of dinner, or the main entree, I guess you could call it. This is more like the appetizer, to be honest. I just get too many of these and then I'm all gross for you guys. Absolutely starving at this point, guys, but whatever it takes, I'm gonna do it to get the job done. All right, everybody, it's about 6:30 p.m. at this point, setting up the main entree for dinner. A little bit random tonight. I still have some rotisserie chicken left over, so I'm gonna have a leg, and there's a little piece of chicken on the leg as well, along with the wing. That's gonna be it for the rotisserie chicken. And to be honest, before I started filming, I had a couple scraps off the rotisserie chicken, but really that was only about 1 to 2 ounces worth of rotisserie chicken. So I would say it was probably like, 50 to 100 calories, probably honestly highballing it there. It's probably not even that much. So I'm gonna heat this up, and since I'm starving at this point, I'm gonna eat this portion first, the rotisserie chicken. But since there really wasn't enough on just the rotisserie chicken, I'm also gonna be making up some of these Kirkland Signature lightly breaded chicken nuggets, along with the organic crinkle cut Whole Foods French fries right here. So I'm not gonna make too much of these, but the rotisserie chicken by itself is just not gonna cut it. So I was like, I need something else. Need to make sure I eat enough and don't push myself too far. That's really important. I don't want to burn myself out. I got a good head of steam going, and I don't want to mess it up. All right, so we're gonna stop there. That should be good. And even if I eat this entire portion and the rotisserie chicken, my dog is going crazy. Rigby, get out of here, go. Oh my gosh. Even if I eat all the chicken nuggets here and the French fries and the rotisserie chicken, I'm still gonna be perfectly fine today. Gonna be staying at a nice calorie deficit. Just need to make sure that I eat enough, and I'm feeling kind of lazy. I don't want to cook anything from scratch tonight, and I'm trying to use up a lot of the stuff that I haven't been eating because I'm just wasting money on, and I'm gonna end up throwing a lot of the stuff away, like the rotisserie chicken, and these nuggets have been in there for a while, along with the fries. Been like a few weeks on the fries already. All right, so I got 12 minutes on the fries and the nuggets, and for now I'm gonna eat up this rotisserie chicken just because I'm starving. This is dark meat, so it's gonna be a little bit higher calorie, but that's fine since I really haven't eaten too much all day today. So I'm gonna eat up a big dinner tonight, hopefully not reach for any junk food. I didn't have a chocolate muffin today just because I didn't have any. And that's gonna have to be it. Might go for a walk or something a little bit with the dog. Get out of the house, burn some calories. Just past 7 p.m. at this point, and I'm sitting down with my chicken nuggets and my French fries. Already ate up the rotisserie chicken, but that by itself was just not going to be enough for tonight. I still have some more chicken nuggets and some French fries over there in the air fryer, but I wanted to start with this portion. Just in case this fills me up, I'll go ahead and stop here, because if you put food on my plate, I'm the kind of guy that's gonna eat whatever you put on my plate. So I like to start off with smaller portions than what I think I need, just in case it fills me up. Also gonna be drinking my full thing of water as always, and using a little bit of organic ketchup right here. This is only 15 calories for a tablespoon. So I'll probably end up using about 30 calories worth here, so you guys can see. That should be about 30 calories worth. I'm gonna eat up this portion, and if I need some more, I'll definitely go back and get the rest, but I'm gonna eat this for now, see how I'm feeling. And I almost forgot to get some seasoning salt and some dill for the French fries. Almost forgot to season the French fries, guys. I can't believe it. So the way I like to season my fries is right here. It's not gonna add any calories, but I like to show you guys in case you wanna try it out. So just keeping it easy, seasoning salt. And that's not really the interesting part of this. We're gonna get to it in a second. The organic dill weed really makes the French fries taste good, adds a lot of flavor if you guys haven't tried it before. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of this, not too much, just to give it some flavor. And that's all you wanna do right there, guys. You don't wanna go too heavy on the dill weed or it kind of tastes funky, but just a little bit really adds some flavor and spices up the French fries. So I got my ketchup, I'm gonna drink my whole thing of water and start with my portion right here. This is the last calories I eat for today. I appreciate you guys watching if you watched until the end today. If not, I'll make sure to include if I get something else, but not really 100% sure. I have to eat this, see how I'm feeling. But if there's nothing else, that means I didn't have any other calories for today. So today was a really good day. Hit the intermittent fast really hard. Went till about 2, 3 o'clock today. Squeezed in a workout, got out to the doctor's office. I'm still wearing my heart monitor stuff. I gotta wear it overnight and then take it back tomorrow. And I revealed my physique at the 4-week mark of the diet, guys. This is a great start to week 5. Gonna keep pushing until I get down to my goal weight at 175. Or wherever I feel good and feel like I can stop and I'm happy with my physique. But at this point, still feel like I have more work to do. I still feel like I can push this thing a little bit harder, get a little bit leaner, and feel like I like my physique more, a little bit more leaner. So gonna keep pushing this thing. I already don't know what I'm talking about because I've been filming so much today. So this is it. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Day 30 already. My dog knows when I'm getting ready to film. He knows when I'm getting ready to film or filming because he'll go over there and start chugging water. I don't know what the deal is, but here is the rest of the calories that I'm gonna be having today. A little bit of chicken nugget left over right here, a little bit of fry. This is not gonna put me in a calorie surplus. I'm still gonna be at a significant calorie deficit for today. So this is gonna have to be the cutoff. I was thinking about running out to the store and getting some Halo Top or something, but since I'm going back for seconds for dinner time tonight, I'm not gonna be having any sweets or any other calories for the night. I might have a sparkling ice strawberry starburst later on, but that's only gonna be 5 calories. I finished the thing of water with dinner already, but I'm gonna have another full bottle, at least one more before I go to sleep tonight. So I'm also gonna have that. Gonna use a little bit more ketchup. keep this to about 15 calories, and I would say that's probably about the limit right there of 15 calories. And that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hit the diet really hard, got in the workout, got to the doctor, did everything I needed to do. So hopefully the scale keeps going in the right direction and going down. But we'll have to see tomorrow. Almost forgot to do the seasoning salt again. But this is for sure gonna be the end of today's video unless I do cheat or something, but I'm not gonna do it tonight. And if you watched until this point, thanks so much for watching. I put too much to that, but it is what it is. If you watched until the end, thanks so much for watching. See you guys early tomorrow for day 30.